Alright guys, BLM here, we're back with another episode of LA Noire. We're gonna continue on.
He's the cop that arrested that man.
Is this where we're going? I don't remember. Where are we going? We're going, oh, you know, we're going to the fucking shop, right? There's a shop here. Or something. That she stopped at. Tracy. Wait, were we already in front? I have no clue where the fuck we are. Oh no, it's this one. Yeah, it's a thrift shop here. Okay. We're one building off.
A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You
Sorry,
got it. I'm not complaining.
Checking
you
up
all
on
made a
something.
lot
I
of
forgot
money
to
on
check
that.
up on. That was supposed to.
Huge plunge
Okay,
on
never mind.
Galahad,
Okay,
and then
we're good.
Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door.
Nope. She made a phone
Okay,
call
I'm
over
back.
there.
I mean, I had the mic on the entire time, so it doesn't really matter. You heard me the entire time, but yeah, I moved from where I was and now I'm back. But okay, let's go. Oh shit. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to
What are
do
you
this.
doing? An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
That's really a thing from the Marines? Don't we have everything now? Like, what the fuck's missing? Like, why do we have to continue on here? Was there more under? Oh, fuck, of course there is. Well, Hollywood, okay. Couldn't we have just gotten it from the ad? Like, how many Ivar streets or Ivar avenues are there? Okay. So let's go there.
Why, Cole? Not in public, huh?
What? What the fuck just happened there? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, you're driving,
You drive.
fucker.
I need to go over the case notes. Fine. Where are we headed?
Like, he's not disturbed by the fact that he always drives.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
We'll see.
K11 King, further your request, Bunko Law has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
Okay. Alright. So, I wonder how much further we are with this mission. I remember this being a decently long mission, but again, I could be wrong. Again, it's been like 5 or 6 years since I last played this. 5 years. So who knows?
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Shit. Ah! What's this?
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast.
That's it? Okay. Oh wait, where's the phone? No, let me move. What the fuck? Okay, there we go.
Operator, give me dispatch.
See, I've been thinking about it a bit more. I really don't know if we're going to be able to finish all those Assassin's Creed games in the short amount of time that we have.
Can you connect me to the yellow
Yeah,
cab
we're only
company?
2 weeks away
Hollywood
from when Odyssey comes out, and no
2187,
matter what, I am going to be
This is
playing
Detective
Odyssey
Phelps,
when it comes
LAPD.
out, but it
You
will
dispatched
really
the cab
fucking
to
irritate me if we don't
1487
finish the
Ivar
marathon.
Avenue,
If we decide to
Hollywood.
start the marathon and not finish it by the time Odyssey comes out.
Yes, sir. Send one
So,
round from the pool.
I'm kind of
Do you have the
leaning
number of that
towards
cab?
not
Number 179.
doing a full marathon. I do plan on playing the Ezio trilogy and Origins no matter what. Like, no matter what, we'll be playing those. The
You have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray?
Not now, Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
Okay. So let's go.
You're behind the wheel.
All right, where to?
Yeah, well, as I said, we'll definitely do the Ezio trilogy. We'll definitely do Origins.
This broad's
The other
planning
ones
on
are a bit
cleaning
more
out
up in
every
the air.
bookmaker in
And really,
town.
the other ones are the
Hammond
ones that are
needed to
going to
make
take
sure
the
he was
longest
getting a
amount of
bigger
time. I
payday
mean,
than if he'd taken the flop.
Never
two
trust the
Brotherhood
Langley's,
Revelations,
especially where a
won't
fight's
take. They won't
concerned.
take that long.
Mistake
I mean,
we can't
2
see
will
to
probably
stop
take
making.
around 10 hours. If I were to guess, maybe even a little bit more. I don't remember. I believe last time we did 2, it took 14 hours. However, we were doing all the Armor Voltaire stuff. But we're still going to be forced to do Battle for Lee and the other shitty one. Actually, Battle for Lee's the worst one. But what is the other one? Bonfire of the Vanities. We're going to be forced to do those 2. But either way, I mean, I would be shocked if it. I think 12 hours at max. And then we have Brotherhood and Revelations, which are both pretty short games. I mean, both of those could be done within 7 hours. Like 7 hours each, I would think. And then, yeah, I mean, that's where it gets a bit long. I mean, like, Black Flag is, I don't know. I don't know how long Black Flag will take. Okay, we're just tailing it again.
Hammond is over the hill. He's a
The thing
punching
about Black
bag for the
Flag is
up-and-comers.
that the
Should know
actual
his
story
goddamn
itself,
place.
it'll probably take around 10
I think he
hours.
knows.
However, you have to do
I
some
think he worked out
grinding
the
at
place
certain
isn't
points.
LA.
So you have to level up
He's
your
punchy. His brain's going to
ship.
mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
So, I mean, that will take around that long.
That would be a bad
I already
time to
calculated
forget
this,
how
I
to
believe, in the
drive.
previous video. And, like, I thought I had enough time, and I still do think we technically have enough time, but things can go wrong, and my schedule could, be a bit busier than what I'm thinking it would be, and it could fuck it up. And we don't really have much room to maneuver, to be honest. That's the issue here. So I mean, if we're gonna do this Assassin's Creed Marathon, we're either gonna cut it really close, or we're not gonna actually finish it. I think, at least. I mean, again, it is 8 games in 14 days. So I mean, we'll have to finish.
Whoa, back off before we get
A
made.
game every day and a half, essentially. Fuck. Especially because I'm not going to be able to start it until tomorrow. So it's like, we'll see. I mean, we will see. I do think we could still do it. It's just, do I want to risk it? Because the thing about this, the thing that's so strange about this is that obviously I want to play the Ezio trilogy, and I want to play
She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
the other one, Origins.
She must be inside.
However, with me wanting to play I also kind of want to play Black Flag. And the problem with playing Black Flag is that if I play Black Flag, at that point, I kind of feel obligated to play
We're on the
Rogue.
move again, Cole. After
And by playing
Don't lose
Rogue,
that
I
cab.
100% feel obligated
Hammond
to
is
play
over the hill.
Unity.
He's a punching
And by
bag
playing
for the
Unity,
up-and-comers.
I might
She
as
knows
well
his
fucking
goddamn
play
place.
Syndicate at that point.
I think he knows.
So it's
I think he
like,
worked out the
that's
place isn't
kind of the
LA.
issue here.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush.
It's
Winston
kind of like my
Churchill?
own thing where like
Give
it
me a
would
break.
irritate me if I don't
Churchill
play
was a
every
fighter,
game.
boy. Hammond didn't just
Like
scribble
if
down the
I
first name he
decide
could
to
think
play
of.
the Ezio Trilogy, Origins, and Black Flag, it would just kind of irritate me to not play every other game at that point. Yeesh.
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
Yeah, god damn it, Cole. So, I don't know. Well, again, we'll figure it out. It matters on when we finish Revelations. If we finish Revelations
Better
by
drop back, Cole.
Monday, let's just say by Monday, I don't know, maybe Tuesday, we're in a pretty decent spot. Actually, really, I think it would have to be by Monday, right? Yeah, I mean, Monday or Tuesday morning. It'd have to be one of the two. Then we're kind of in a good spot to go ahead and play the rest of the games. But if that's not the case, like if we don't finish it until like Wednesday,
Too
or
close,
like
Phelps. Way too
Thursday
close.
or something, then I mean we're fucked. Like there's no way we're doing it. I mean, it's all a matter of when like how quickly we're able to go through these games. Again, I am going to be rushing through these games when I play them. I'm not going to be taking my time
Can you
doing
quit
side
driving like a
stuff. I'm literally
jackass
not going
already?
to. I'm not going to do any side stuff. I'm not going to do any DLC. The only one I might do is the hidden ones.
That bitch is giving me what I know. That's all I know.
And along with the hidden ones, essentially the Origins DLC. I think that's the, and that's determined on how much time we have. Oh fuck, I'm fucking this up. That's determined on how much time we have. But like, we're not gonna play Da Vinci Disappearance. We're probably not gonna play Dead Kings. To be honest, I mean, Dead Kings is so weird to me, where it's like, it's a DLC that I love, but it's one that I don't really ever feel like playing. Like, I really don't really have any intention of playing Dead Kings really ever again. And to be honest, even Unity, I mean, like, with the exception of playing a marathon, I don't think I'll ever go back and play Unity again. Like, I just don't really feel like playing Unity from the beginning again, I should say. Not, like, I could see myself going back and playing some side stuff, but not play the main story.
Make sure you don't let her see you.
Like, we can't let her see us?
I
No?
understand you, but thousands wouldn't.
Well, that was... Well, shit. I mean, the thing, like, again, like, as I said, if we technically have enough time. If we look at it by hours and then split it off across days...
Pull over.
We should have enough time. It's just... It's gonna be cutting it close. And yeah, it's essentially, as I said, like, it's coming down. We have to finish a game every day and a half, essentially. Which, again, I think is possible.
Get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Okay, let's go
The early
incognito.
bird gets the worm. The second mouse gets the cheese.
As I said, 2 we should be able to finish off in somewhere to 10 to 12 hours. Brotherhood.
Screw loose.
Brotherhood Revelations about 7
that the
hours
cop
each.
caught the guy
Black
that was
Flag
pretending
probably
to be dead?
around 10 to 12. What the fuck? Okay. Rogue, I mean, Rogue's like 5 to 6 hours. I mean, not a lot of time for Rogue. I actually didn't remember that they killed her.
He said,
Just try and sit still, Candy. Who shot you? Was it Albert?
car.
But yeah, then Unity is another one that's like 7 hours. Syndicate's gonna be the annoying one. To be honest, Syndicate's the one I'm looking forward to playing the least. It's not, again, it's not super long. I mean, like, if we rush through it, it's probably like 10 hours. But it's like, the problem with Syndicate to me is the bureau stuff, because you're forced, before you start sequence 8, you're forced to clear 3 bureaus, which takes a lot of fucking time, and it's really annoying. Like, it's not fun. Like, I just wish that they had a mechanic where, like, it's fine for the first time you play the game, and it makes sense plot wise, but it's like replaying the game. It's just, it's not a fun thing to do.
One shot fired.
And then yeah, Origins is only going to take like 6 hours if we do New Game Plus, which I think we'll do.
Egyptian.
Thing is, I don't know what to name it, because like with these other Assassin's Creed games, I've only played them on the channel once at this point, so it's like it's easy to just name them replay. With like Origins, this is time number 4, so do I call it like New Game Plus 2? I think that's what I'm gonna name it, but I just don't really know. Just
So
because
what now?
it's just kind of weird.
Theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
What happened to all the people? Oh yeah, I guess they heard the gunshots, right? Oh, I guess the police are right here and everything. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I'll name it New Game Plus 2, and I think I'll do that with like if I ever replay a game for the 3rd time and stuff, which I haven't done at this point. Or at least I played Origins 3 times. However, one was an original playthrough, second one was a replay, third one was a New Game Plus, which I all have different like subtext things. Whatever, not subtext. That's not the right word. But like I have different names for those because obviously one's playthrough, one's replay, one's New Game Plus. What the fuck? Get over here. Ah shit.
You can drive.
There we go. And then
Poor girl.
I've never had
Didn't
to
deserve that.
Poor girl.
replay.
Half the
I've never
precinct aren't taking a
went through
vacation
a
this year
replay of a
because
game
of
where there's
You
no
need to leave town a lot
real
quicker than that if
ending
you
to that
decide
title
to
that I haven't
screw
already
and make you
used
see.
before. Like, I mean, I haven't had the just do a straight up replay for a second time, or do a straight up New Game Plus for a second time. So this would be the first time for that. So I think I'll name it like New Game Plus 2. I think that's how I'll go around naming that. I was thinking like before, like should I do it by year, like name it like New Game Plus 2018, New Game. But then I mean, I'm playing it for the New Game second time in the same year, so I think it's just better to do numbers, straight up numbers. I feel like that's the easiest, most concise way of doing
like
it.
a long shot.
Probably using Roman numerals too, just because I feel like it'll get confusing. Not
Car
using
11K.
Roman numerals.
From the coroner, the cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a
KGB all clear.
bitch. He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Sure, is this the end of it then? Yeah, and I mean, like, again, like all these other Assassin's Creed games, we're probably going to be replaying them again in March when Assassin's Creed 3 comes out. To be honest, I don't know if we'll do a straight up marathon, especially because we just did one. We're about to do one, so I don't feel like we're going to do a straight up
And you were gonna let her?
marathon again. I feel like we'll do Ezio Trilogy 3.
It's like my manager set me up.
It's tough. It's really tough.
Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best.
Sorry about that.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to
Tough,
sink. You were
actually.
going nowhere!
Because again, like I want to do Ezio Trilogy because obviously it's the Desmond story, and then it finishes it up in 3 and Liberation.
And it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't
And
have much. But I had
God damn, keep on sneezing.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it
Yeah, what a
for
lunatic.
yourself. So
But yeah, at that point though, it's like, do I move on to 4?
Make the dream come true.
Because again, the thing about 4 is
I got
that
the
it
money, all I
is
need to do
directly
is get rid of
connected to
you.
3.
It's gonna
But
be a
then
shame,
again,
kid,
so
but
is
that's
Rogue.
business.
So do I play Rogue as well? And then once I play Rogue, do I play Unity because those two are connected? And then once I play Unity, it's like, again, why not just fucking play them all? And again, it's not like it's not really that big of a deal, obviously. It's not a big deal at all. But just something that would like irritate me in my mind. Like it's just something like I have OCD about certain things, and that's gonna be one of the things that does really fucking irritate me. Ah, shit.
Find some cover!
Oh shit, there was a guy there.
Come on, Cole. Carlo's a dead man. Hammond too when I find him.
Ah, fuck.
Clearing some space here!
Ah, fuck. Fuck, how's my health that low?
You're covered, Phelps.
Someone over here, right?
Where are you?
There we go. Barely got through that.
Sucker.
Okay.
It's time to come out now, Hammond.
Wait, what the fuck was that? That was weird.
Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. The Scania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine, and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
I would love his voice, though. Like Cole Phelps. It's a great voice for the character and everything.
That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps.
Diane and the homicide squad send their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you wrapped up the Edwards killing. They're a little mystified about the motive. You have any ideas on that?
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager, the fighter, and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
No, sir. Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's homicide's problem now. Good work, gentlemen.
Okay. Cool. There were only 3 questions in the entire thing. So, I believe this next one, is the Naked City, which is a pre-order, I believe, bonus. So,
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say
pre-order
anything,
bonus from
Roy.
GameStop.
Just get over there.
So it's weird that, like, I actually really don't like that they do this, where, like, they have pre-order bonuses, but they have it from multiple stores. Like, I'm okay with, like, one store having a pre-order bonus. Because, like, there was one from Walmart that we played earlier. But, like, the fact that this one's from GameStop, like, there's... So it's like, you have to essentially... I mean, I don't know, you could probably buy it separately, too, right? I would assume. I know nowadays you can. I don't know about back then, but I would assume you could, right?
We're a dysfunctional couple.
But it's like kind of dumb though that to get the full experience, you have to buy multiple versions or whatever else. But whatever. And again, I'm one that I do support.
Can you drive to this one?
Companies' use of microtransactions most of the time. I know a lot of people are anti-microtransactions, and I get it. Like I get it from both angles. I get it why people are frustrated with them, and I get why companies do them. But the thing is that as long as the game isn't doesn't require you to use those microtransactions, I have no problem with it. Like I get a lot of people complain about Assassin's Creed Origins and their microtransactions. I have no problem with that. If you're a fucking idiot and you're willing to spend $5 on a fucking outfit in Assassin's Creed Origins, then good for fucking you. I mean, go ahead and fucking do it. And people are complaining, like, oh my god, this is just Ubisoft trying to take advantage of us. And I was like, well, it's like people are letting them take advantage of them. And if these people are idiots enough to allow them to do that, then let them fucking do that. Again, really, it's not like Ubisoft and all these other video game companies, like EA. They're companies, they're businesses. They're trying to make money, and that is how they make money. It's not like they're it's not like they're Sony. It's not like they're Microsoft, where they have the console sales to back them up. They're legitimately just making the games, and they want to make extra money. Sony is able to make extra money through the sale of their systems, through the licenses, to allow people, like the companies, to put their games on their systems. However, obviously companies like EA and Ubisoft cannot do that, and in fact, they're paying companies like Sony and Microsoft to put their games on their consoles. So it makes sense. Like, I don't get how people, why people are upset at this. Because it makes sense that they're doing it. But again, for the Battlefront 2, there's certain games where I understand it, but it's like with games like Assassin's Creed Origins and other games where it's mostly a cosmetic thing, I see absolutely no problem with it. It does not harm your experience. No one's forcing you to say, hey, you gotta buy this fucking outfit.
You made Homicide.
Hey, you gotta buy a fucking unicorn in fucking Origins.
You want a hug?
Oh, this guy, Rusty.
Relax, Rusty.
Who's his partner now, anyway?
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks.
Carruthers likes to make
So that's cool that he shows up here.
Overdose of sleeping pills.
Yeah, this was a DLC mission, so.
Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Okay. Yeah, that's just my opinion on microtransactions. Again, like, I mean, there are games that suppose, like, again, I just, I haven't played a lot of these games, so I don't know personally, but like Battlefront 2, I do know that obviously there were a lot of problems with that game where you were kind of, if you wanted to be good at the game, I mean, but then again, even in that situation, like, I mean, games like, people complain about Duel Links, about the microtransactions in Duel Links, where, like, to get every card and to be able to get the best decks, you need to spend real life money. And again, I have no problem with that. Again, they're a company trying to make money, and if you're that obsessed with the game and you want to do that well and you're willing to spend money, especially for a game like Duel Links, which is free, and you can play it for free. Mind you, it's much more difficult, but you can play it for free for the most part. I mean, again, I know spell books, you can't really have a good spell book deck without spending money because there is a
we should speak to a doctor.
Structure deck that is exclusive to, you have to spend real life money on, which I think that's kind of bullshit. But either way, I mean, like, they could do whatever the fuck they want, but I mean, again, that's like kind of irritating, but at the end of the day, it's whatever. Which, yeah, Duel Links. I haven't talked about Duel Links in a while. To be honest, I haven't been playing it that much. That's kind of why. I just got really bored, to be honest, with the decks that became meta and everything, like the for hires and the Amazons are so fucking boring, or Amazonists, whatever. Like, I really fucking hate Amazonist decks. Like, they're so boring. But 5Ds is coming out pretty soon, and I do think I'll give it a shot once 5Ds comes out. We'll see what becomes the new meta. Hopefully, Amazonist gets taken down finally, because it's been meta for way too fucking long. And again, I just find it such a boring deck. I really don't like Amazons. It was the same thing with Sea Stealth Attack when that was meta. I really didn't like Sea Stealth Attack either. It's just a really annoying deck to go against, and there were very little counters. There are counters, obviously. I mean, like, you could have Cosmic Cyclone or whatever else. But I mean, again, the fact that they could play 3 of Amazonist Onslaught, like, that gets annoying. And also, again, Cosmic Cyclone's a fucking ultra rare. So again, it's like, it's really difficult to get it without spending money. Like, I have 2 of them, I believe. But I mean, oh.
Very unusual ring.
Yeah, like, I don't have any meta decks right now in Duel Links. That's kind of another reason. Like, I've been saving up gems for a long time. I have like 90,000, or not 90,000, 9,000 gems, which I'll probably go ahead and spend them all around the time 5Ds comes out, and just try to get at least one of the meta decks. I know Vampires has become meta recently. I really don't know how to play Vampires, though, so I'll have to do some research. But I don't believe it's a super hard deck to get. Like, I don't believe it's that expensive of a deck, so we'll see if maybe I can get that. I don't know. I don't know what deck I'm going to try to get. My favorite deck in Duel Links is Hazy's. I really love... Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Hazy Flame Sphinx and Cerberus. And, I mean, back then, I mean, like, again, I was playing Hazy's when Hazy's was part of the meta back in, like, January of this year, and, like, back in, like, December sort of era. Now, obviously, Hazy's are not even close. And I was playing Aroma Strategy Hazy's, which, again, nowadays, if you see a Hazy deck, it's more likely going to be a beatdown Hazy. Yeah, Aroma Strat Hazy was really fun. I really love Hazy. Because, I mean, you got Hazy Flame Sphinx with Cerberuses, with K9 Tars, and Flame Tigers was usually the deck that I would have. And then, I mean, like, obviously you'd have 3 Beast Risings, which really became, like, the thing that you use to overpower pretty much any other monster. And then you would have... what is it? like Fire Formation Goki and other cards. I mean, a lot. I mean, the other ones are Hazy Glory, and I mean, like the tough thing about Hazy is that again, I couldn't afford Soul Exchange. I have never put any money into Duel Links. I never would, just because I don't care enough. But so obviously I had to do all this free. So the best.
I don't think so.
I could get was mausoleums, and those are tricky. I've actually lost sometimes because of mausoleum. It was really irritating in a Hazy Flame mirror match where I played mausoleum to get my Hazy Flame out, and I was like one turn away from beating him, and then next turn he uses my own fucking mausoleum to put another Hazy, and he ends up beating me because of that. It's like that was so fucking irritating. Because that's the downside of mausoleum, is that both players can use mausoleum. Mausoleum's a decent card. I mean, you pay 1,000 life points to summon a monster without tributing, but again, the downside is that both players can use it. And also, it's also only good in certain situations, like a Hazy Flame deck, at least then. But anyway, we'll finish this episode here. Next episode, we'll go ahead and continue on. But for now, thank you for watching.